So, what to look for in a gym before joining in 2021? New year, new me. A lot of people are going to join in January 1st of 2021. So, what are the things you should be aware of? Because gym, so this is a huge commitment. In my eyes, it's a huge commitment because there's a lot of money that goes into it. In Australia, there's a lot of money that goes into the gym as a gym member. So, you should be able to get the maximum out of it, maximum out of your money. So, what should you check? And what are the traits that it's a quality gym? First of all, let's start with the convenience. Is it near your house? Always choose a gym near your house. Just go to Google, type gyms near me, get the list, and then narrow down to which is like the closest. The thing I say about near your house is it eliminates your your laziness. Since it's near your house, now you don't have an excuse that you can't go to the gym. There is no public transport, you don't have a vehicle, you can just walk, you can just cycle. So that's one thing, near your house. And then when it comes to the gym equipment, the number one thing you should check is it should have a free squat rack. What I mean by a free squat rack is many of you guys might have seen a rack with just a barbell where you can do squats, curls, anything, bench press, but not the Smith machine. I mean, it's all right if it has a Smith machine, but it should always have the free squat rack as well. Next thing is cardio equipment, multiple cardio equipments, treadmills, the rowing one, maybe a place to do cardio like ropes and high intensity interval training like running mats and all that stuff. And always ask the gym whether you can run on the treadmill, because in some gyms there's this weird thing where they say you don't run on the treadmill, it's going to break the treadmill. I mean, what's the point of a treadmill if you can't run? So ask that. And then the main important thing is the financial side of the gym. So a lot of gyms, they ask for a down payment. A down payment is a payment which is not included in the weekly one, but it's just a one-off payment. They might take it in terms of a tag where they give you something like, something like this or this. It's like a tag or a member fee. So like in some gyms it's like $50, $20. Somehow they're going to take the first down payment. That's basically a down payment. And then the next one is how they are going to deduct you. So they're going to get the BSB and the account numbers and all that stuff. And then whether you want to deduct it weekly or monthly. I would prefer in the weekly method, or sometimes they are fortnightly as well. So I would prefer if it's a weekly membership. So every week they're going to cut off maybe like $20 or $15, whatever the gym fee is, from your account. And when you're signing the contract, a normal contract, the minimum is like 6 months, but most gyms they have the minimum for like 12 months, so which is basically a year. So when you're signing this, before signing, they will give like plenty of rules, which most people tend to ignore. But you should not ignore this, because there's a bad side of that, of not reading the contract. Because in some gyms, you always should ask. Let's say you're not happy with it, you go to the gym for like a month. You're not happy with the gym because it's too crowded, or you don't like the equipment. Some equipment's already broken and all that stuff. So if you don't like it as soon as you join, what's the cancellation fee? Is there a cancellation fee? And if there is a cancellation fee, how much is it? Because so if you don't like the gym and you already signed a 12-month contract and you're under, like, let's say you've been there for like 2 months. Now in most gyms, 95% of the gyms, since you signed that 12-month contract, they'll ask you to pay like a ridiculous amount of money, like $200 or $300 just to cancel membership. So always before signing the contract, just ask them, you will be joining, but for how long? Like, let's say 2-3 weeks. And if you don't like it, how do I cancel my membership without including that cancellation fee? Because if there's no point of paying like $300, $400 cancellation fee if you don't like it in the first 2 weeks. So you gotta ask that. The other way of payment is you pay upfront yearly. So then none of it gets deducted. But I would always prefer you get it weekly, week by week, because who knows, you're gonna stay for like a year. So might as well get weekly. And for students, so I'm a student. in Australia for students, you might be eligible for a student discount. A student discount is basically if they advertise for $12, if you go in and tell that you're a student and you show your student ID, they'll probably give you a student discount, which is like $9.95, which I got. I went for like $15 and I showed my student. I asked them whether there's a student discount, and they said, yeah, you better show your student ID. So I showed my student ID and they gave me that for $9.95, which is a huge difference. $9.95 per week is a big deal. It's a great deal. It's a great deal. So always, if you're a student or if you're enrolled in any other course, tell that you're a student, show your student ID, get that discount. And and the next is, you're a newbie in the gym. You have never set foot on the gym and you don't know what to do. And you prefer taking on personal training. So when you're checking on personal training, because there's a lot of personal trainers out there, and what I see is most personal trainers, I mean, they're good, but they are not giving you what they want. Because all they want is, for you to have a good time. Let's say it's like 30-40 minutes. They want you to have a good time, make you laugh, entertain you and all that stuff, and then motivate you to come for the next time. So, the business keeps on going for them. Well, it's good in their way, but you're not seeing results. Like for results, you just throw the chit chat away, get to the real work. But it's their business model. It's different people's business model, which I respect. So if it's personal training, I want you guys to go to the gym and check how other personal trainers are training clients. Like other clients, can you see them like working really hard, sweating? You can easily tell if a person is working hard or hardly working. So it's the personal trainer's goal to make you work hard, to give you that best body or the fitness or the healthy lifestyle you want. So always check different personal trainers. There are some plenty good personal trainers as well. So what you need to do is go to management and ask which customers do most personal trainers use or prefer, and then observe him for a while, like how he trains the other clients. And if you feel like, yeah, these clients, he's putting them to a good workout and you can see changes in them and all that stuff, go for it. But personal training is a bit expensive here. So if you have enough financial stability, or you have enough money, go for it. Personal training, easy. So those are the tips you should look for when choosing a quality gym. You don't want to spend your money, you don't want to waste your money. You need something out of it. You need a good gym. So always check this, and yeah, just take it off. And if it suits you, good. Go for it. Fit Freak Nizal signing out. Bam.